Hello friends, welcome to my new Java programming tutorial. Today we will discuss about the if statement in Java. So friends, if we look into general syntax of if statement, we see that if statement starts with the if keyword followed by open and close parenthesis, and between these parentheses there comes a boolean expression. So this boolean expression either returns true or false, and whatever the statements which comes under the if block comes under the open and close curly braces. So here in this if statement it has a if followed by a boolean expression and having statement say n number of statement. So what if statement does, if the boolean expression whichever you have passed here it comes out to be true, then statement 1 2 3 and n till n it gets executed, means all the statement within this curly braces get executed. After the if blocks gets executed completely, the rest code gets executed. So and whenever the boolean expression comes out to be false, then this if block which starts with the open curly braces and ends with the closed curly braces is skipped and rest code is gets executed. So friends, this was the general syntax of if statement. So let's move ahead and see the flowchart of if statement. If we look into this flowchart, we see if we start, then we are provided with a boolean expression. So if the boolean condition whichever we have passed in the if is true, then whatever comes in the if code gets executed and followed by the rest of the code, means after the if block whichever the code remains it gets executed. But if the boolean expression is only coming out to be false, then the if code here is skipped and the rest of code which comes after the if block gets executed. So friends, this was the if statement in Java. Now let's move ahead to Eclipse and see how to code the if statement. So friends, let's see a demo of if statement in Java. So what I have created here is a simple class by the name if demo having a main method which gets executed whenever we run the program. So what we will code in this program is simple if statement, that if user has So friends, here we will code something like, say suppose if you want to check whether user has entered a value less than 200, so we will execute the if statement if he has entered the value less than 200, and if he has entered the value say more than 200, then we will just skip the if statement and will execute whatever comes after the if block. So let's code it. For this, first we will create a scanner object. We will import the scanner object and we'll pass in the input stream object into it. Now this system.in, which it's our input stream, and what it does, it reads the user input from the console which we will be passing from here. So let's move ahead. Now we will prompt the user to enter an integer value. After we have prompted the user to enter an integer value, we'll create a variable say number, int variable say number, which will store whatever the user has entered on the console. So we'll pass it in the value say. So what scanner.nextInt does, whatever the user has entered the value here, it will just take that value and assign it to the number. So after this statement gets executed, we will the number variable will have the user input, and we'll move further. We will now use our if statement. So if you see the general syntax, it's something like if boolean expression. So if we see the general syntax of if statement, it's like if having a boolean expression and the statements within the if block followed by the rest code. So we'll code something, say we'll check that whether if user has entered value less than 200 or not. If number is less than 200, we will execute a statement that so we will check that if the user has entered value less than 200, we will just print out that user entered value, whatever the user entered in the console. We'll move ahead. We just print the rest of code, say. So here we have a if statement where we will check that whether user has entered value less than 200 or not. If the user has entered, if number is less than 200, here boolean expression comes out to be true, then this system.out.println will get execute and it will print on the console that user entered value, whatever the user has entered. And after this if statement gets over or say executed, then system.out.println gets executed whether the if statement is executed or not. This rest code will be always be getting executed. So if we run the program, here it asks us the enter integer value. Suppose I enter a value say less than 200 120 and I hit enter. So here it prints that user entered value 120 and whatever we placed in the rest code that program is about to exit, it got executed. And if suppose I run it again, and this time say if I enter the value 500 which is more than 200, then our if statement means it should be skipped, and whatever is our rest code here, it only this will be get executed. So if I hit enter, it says that program is about to exit, means whatever the statements were in the if block were skipped because the condition came out to be false. So friends, this was the demo for a simple if statement. What we did in that, we created a scanner object which read the user input from the console. We prompted the user to enter integer value, and whatever the user entered the integer value, say suppose here 500, and as soon as we hit enter, the scanner.nextInt took that value and assigned it to the number variable. And after that we just gave a demo for our if statement, that if consists of a boolean expression. If boolean expression comes out to be true, then the statements within the if block gets executed and then the rest code gets executed. But if the boolean expression comes out to be false, then the if block is skipped and only the rest code is executed. So here our rest code was the simple system.out.println that program is about to exit. So friends, this was the demo for the if statement in Java.